Hi everyone. I hope all of you are taking good care of yourself. So, uh, so let me confess first thing before we start the video that I was stuck in the market from last 2 3 weeks. Meaning that yes, I understand that trend was negative, so market was coming down. It's okay, but there was no clear entry and exit. I was able to understand, but I was doing intraday trading on lower time frame, doing scalping and the things, but whenever these kind of things happen in my life, I cannot able to understand what's actually happening in the marketplace. I take a step back and I try to educate myself more on those topics and those situations. So basically today I have a very good finding that it educated me very well that that particular thing was happening in the market, and I was not able to understand because every random thing which we thinks that this thing is random, it's actually not random. It's happening because of certain reasons, and it happens in the pattern. So what I did, I just opened my chart and started understanding it, analyzing it, and I found very good things. So I like to share you these things. So today's topic is price action trading, because this thing I found, and it is pure price action and the pattern in the market. And why I'm making this video, and why you should watch this video, is just for educational purpose, so that you can understand the market structure, so that and I am sure that it will going to help you very well in your trading. So let me share the screen, and I hope this is visible. Okay, so here I hope you can see a lot of these measurements and the things. So let's start understanding from the start where I actually started this. So this is basically market is creating flag and pole pattern. So whenever what happens, let's assume that market gives a breakout from a certain point, this was a support. Let me draw for you. Okay, so this was a support. It did not took any support here and just crashing downside. Okay, and it did not took support here also, and it did not took support here also. It is just coming down. Ruthless selling was happening. Okay, so I don't know when I can sell and what's the pattern here, because let's assume that I sold a few contracts here and it reversed. I do not have any stop loss. First problem. Second problem is I'm not satisfied, and mentally there's no pattern. There's nothing on the chart, so I cannot do it very with full of my confidence. I need a certain pattern. I need certain setups, and they must be making me money. So so what I did basically, I thought, okay, let it happen, let the sale happen, and understand where it's stopping, or maybe where the sailors are taking their profits out of the market. So this is the place. This green candle here is the place where a little bit of profit booking happened, or I should say that market paused for time being. So what actually happened? It came down. Okay, so this is a pole, and this becomes my flag. Okay, so whenever there is this kind of selling, we see that high selling and then market pause, and that pause should not be like this one. Okay, it should be a small pause in the market. So what we do, we sell below previous candle, which was the red candle low, and we expect 1:1. So there's a two major problems here. One is time frame, and second is risk. So where is my risk? My risk here is the high of this area. Okay, so risk is huge. It has very big risks, but I hope if the formations became clear on higher side, one should take out some loss if this is creating this kind of higher high patterns. But if I say very clearly, then risk is very high. It's 1:1 kind of strategy, and the time frame is also very high, because if this pattern took around 2 years, sorry, I'm sorry, this pattern took 2 days, to form itself. This is 14th this day, and this is 15th actually. Okay, so it took 2 days, and then we got this 1:1 target in 6 days. Okay, So you can understand that we cannot buy a put option here. Let's assume we bought a put option here, and we got a weekly expiry, and you know what happens? We expired somewhere near the buy area, so it can backfire very badly. So if this pattern is taking a lot of time in creation, for example, if it's taking more than 1 day, then clearly avoid it for option buying on weekly. Then you can choose to buy or sell monthly options. It can be a very good strategy. And if the pattern is taking a time frame of 1 day, or let's say just half a day, then yes, then it's a good idea to to buy options. I'm not saying you to do that. I'm just uh, sharing my findings on this pattern. So what happens, I just show you this one thing here, and here's the second example. Okay, this is second example. What happened? Market gap up, and then a selling started, and market paused. Okay, our pole and our flag is already created. And when what we do, market if came down below our flag or pole low, any lower low, we sell the market for 1:1 target, and show we got 1:1 in next 3 hours. This is every 1 hour candle time frame. So we got in 3 hour, and then the similar examples I have here. If we got a huge selling and then a very small bar after that, we just have to sell below it. Okay, and we can expect 1:1. That's it. Similar thing happened here on buy side. We took three examples on sell side, and this is the buy side example. Market came up, 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 up. It took a pause here. Okay, this is a inside bar. A pause here means our flag is under formation here, and then if we got a breakout, we buy it for 1:1. So here we got 1:1, and it took a 1, 2, and 3, 4 days. So yes, if pattern is taking around 1 day in formation, then be careful, and it's safer to buy next week contract and in this kind of patterns. And some somewhere it's happening very fast, like here it's 1, 2, 3, 4 candle, and then we got a inside kind of bar here, and it was a slightly outside here, but most of the bar is inside here. It's a basically pose candle, and then what we got a selling here, and again 1:1 very smoothly, and then market reversed, and then it was basically in a rising wedge pattern. I hope you can see. If someone is actively trading, then yes, it's a good sell here even before the flag and pole pattern. It's a good sell here for for this area. One can get a target here very smoothly, and then we got what we got again a pole and a flag here, and then yes, we got again 1:1, and the similar thing is happening again and again and again markets from you just so the history of last what 22 days. So in 22 days we go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 opportunities, and every opportunity is around what 100 or 200 points. So yes, if you are doing it you know for to generate your living, you can do that. You just have to understand what is actually happening in the market. So what today happened, let me show you what today happened. Market actually did a sharp selling in first 2 hours. It was a good selling, and then we got a target of previous flag. Okay, first thing first, we got target of previous flag and pole. Good, market reversed from there because people are booking profits. I can understand. Okay, but what happened here? It's again a flag and pole pattern activated here. It go below uh, this flag area, and sell is already activated here. So what we are expecting, that today is CPI data coming, and I don't have any open positions because I just found all these things and I cannot stop myself to share with you guys. So I just found it, created it, and just sharing with you guys, uh, nothing in between. So if this thing is right, if this thing has this much of good accuracy, then in next 2 3 days we must get 17,650 in Nifty, which is around 200 points down from current market price. So yes, this is my finding basically, and it is a very high risk strategy, guys. So keep your positions very light, very light, and understand it. Do a back test, because it is just 10 or 12 trades, and you cannot, you cannot risk your money on such low examples. Just do this, and paste it in comment box if it's a really usable thing, and or whatever your thoughts on this. So that's all from my side on this strategy. And yes, this is our first video in 2023. So have a very good year ahead, and happy new year, guys. Bye bye, take care.